Now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Dan Hagan. Another mass shooting has happened in the United States, today at an elementary school in Texas. 18 children and 2 adults, including the gunman, have been killed. Meredith Wood has the latest.
Panicked parents run towards the Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas.
Beautiful, innocent, second, third, fourth graders. And how many scores of little children who witnessed what happened see their friends die as if they're on a battlefield, for God's sake.
A deadly shooting at the school activating heavily armed police officers to move in.
The parents who will never see their child again, never have them jump in bed and cuddle with them. Parents will never be the same.
An 18-year-old suspected gunman slaughtering innocent children and a teacher, shaking the tight-knit community. Texas's governor says it's believed the shooter was killed by responding officers.
The suspect did act alone during this heinous crime.
We're in the process of obtaining detailed background information on the subject, his motive, the types of weapons used, the legal authority to possess them, and conduct a comprehensive crime scene investigation and reconstruction.
I'm Meredith Wood reporting.
Today's shooting is the deadliest shooting at an American elementary school since the 2012 Sandy Hook massacre. Now to Wausau, the school board there was considering a proposal to remove any mention of contraception from its sex education. This prompted a backlash from parents and students. Board members have now walked back the proposal. It was discussed at a meeting Monday night. The proposal recommended deleting some language in the sex education policy, including getting rid of teaching the health benefits and proper use of contraceptives and barrier methods to prevent pregnancy and sexually transmitted infections. Wausau East senior Megan Marol spoke against the proposal at the meeting, saying some board members are more interested in a political agenda than helping teenagers like her.
Do your jobs as school board members and give us the education policy that has proven to reduce teen pregnancies, STDs, and actually educates me as a student. Leave your financial, politics, and personal ethics at home, just like I'm asked to do every day I walk into school. I'm there to learn, not stick my head in the sand.
Superintendent Keith Hiltz said the district is not planning changing curriculum on sex education at this time. Wausau School Board has become considerably more conservative in recent elections. Some public commenters at the meeting referenced this change, suggesting the conservative board was planning future changes. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, we had a nice spring day out there today.
Yeah, almost 70 for high temperatures today. Tomorrow, though, not so much. Much colder air is on the way, along with some wind and some rain showers tomorrow. But today, 67 here in Rhinelander, 68 for Tomahawk. A very comfortable day, but we will not do it again tomorrow. Right now, we're at 55 in Rhinelander, 51 for Antigo. It's comfortable still out there. The clouds are rolling in, and the rain showers are not too far behind. Here's the radar. This looks a lot worse than it really is. There's some dry air across Northwoods now, keeping all of this at bay or aloft in the atmosphere. But it will begin to rain tonight, most likely closer to sunrise tomorrow morning, and then off and on rain showers throughout the day tomorrow. Some of that rain could be heavy tomorrow afternoon, as there's just lots of rain to get through, moving in our direction for late tonight and then throughout the day tomorrow. The rainfall looks like this. A soaking widespread inch of rainfall is on the way between now and say this time tomorrow evening. Our forecast then tonight, though, is clouding over, rain by daybreak with low temperatures down near 45. Your full forecast is coming up. Dan?
Residents of Tomahawk made their mark on the fight against hunger earlier this month. The community was able to donate over 2 tons of food to the Stamp Out Hunger program. May 14th marked the start of the program, organized by the Association of Letter Carriers in partnership with the U.S. Postal Service. Those items collected will be distributed to the local food pantries in Tomahawk and Nokomis. The YMCA of the Northwoods is offering a new program to rebuild the strength and stamina of cancer survivors. It's called Live Strong. The research-based program offers people affected by cancer a safe, supportive environment to participate in physical and social activities focused on strengthening the whole person. The 12-week program at Rhinelander's YMCA is free, and the start date is based on enrollment. A physician's approval is required for all participants. Pre- and post-physical and emotional assessments will be included. Students from Minocqua's J1 Elementary School were busy cleaning up 2 area roads today. It's part of a string of service projects done throughout the school year. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski gives us a look at why the projects are teaching valuable life lessons.
Minocqua area students got their hands dirty on Wednesday, picking up trash.
It helps save the earth.
Silas Vetro is a 7th grader at MHLT Elementary, working on his National Junior Honor Society project of picking up roadside garbage.
We're all doing a bunch of different projects, and I decided to do roadside cleanup because it's something I've had a passion for a long time.
This year, 5 students at Silas's school have been working on different service projects, including food drives and projects like his, hoping to help their community.
And it's just fun to find what you can see in, fun to find what's in the woods.
Model 2. What we really want to instill in kids is that they can be a part of the community.
Advisor Sarah Rademacher says by doing these service projects, these students learn valuable life lessons.
I think when we start those habits younger, they are more inclined to do these types of projects the older they get.
And with enthusiasm through the roof, they say it's clear kids at MHLT want to get involved.
We had a sign-up sheet, and I think within the first hour it was up, posted, we were filled.
Reporting in Minocqua, Kyle Pazorski, Newswatch 12.
Around once a year, some boaters in northern Wisconsin get together to move an island. You'll have to see it to believe it. That's coming up on Newswatch 12 after weather with Jeff. We'll be right back.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV. We'll get to making it right away. You'll get an extra $1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 440 miles per tank in an Escape? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it in a Ford built your way. Order your new Explorer SUV and get $1,000 retail order bonus cash on top of all public offers.
Schrader's is ready for spring and summer. Our clothing boutique, New Kudo rings, are handmade in Germany. Our garden center, with beautiful flowers, and every grandma needs a little retail therapy. We're ready to help you find something you'll love at Schrader's in Antigo.
6 chambers of commerce in the region are teaming up to present the Central to Success Workforce Solutions Summit on Wednesday, June 1st. This event will offer businesses resources to help combat the significant workforce shortage the area faces. Visit wausauchamber.com to learn more.
Enjoy your summer outdoors with 11% off everything at Menards. From swings and slides to climbing walls and much more. Playstar playsets have it all. Assemble it with ease in just a few hours. Now, all 11% off. Keep your garden beds protected or small pets contained with no-dig fencing. The lightweight, multi-purpose fence is quick and easy to install and can be configured to whatever your needs may be. Now just $10.99 each after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Summer's here, and it's time to refresh your space, indoor or out. Get an incredible 25% off Slumberland low prices during our huge memorial sale at Slumberland. Explore our comfortable living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, patio, and more. Pay no interest for 5 years and get free doorstep shipping. Are you sleeping in pain but dread mattress shopping? Come to Slumberland, where each bed is rated for back support and softness. It takes all the guesswork out of finding your perfect bed.
Hey, you guys remember when we went on this trip?
Yeah. Remember, Daddy, when you helped that nice lady across the street?
Remember when you blew up those balloon animals for that little kid's birthday party?
That's how it's done.
Remember when you helped fix the neighbor's satellite dish?
Move to the right.
You think you can help people fight back against insurance companies?
Yes, I can.
It's Tuesday night, the clouds are rolling in and rainfall is on the way for tomorrow and pretty much into Thursday morning before warmer temperatures are on the way after that. But today though, things are greening over very quickly. Lots of clouds and some sun today with high temperatures back up near 70. Tomorrow, though, not so much. We're going to have high temperatures tomorrow, basically getting stuck in the 50s. But today, 68 in Tomahawk, 64 for Antigo, so comfortable. The average high being 69 or 70. A couple of us came close to that today. But again, tomorrow's going to be a lot different as colder air is on the way. Right now, we're at 55 in Rhinelander, 51 for Antigo, 57 for Green Bay, 58 Wisconsin Rapids. So yeah, it's comfortable still as the clouds are rolling in. Acts like a blanket on the atmosphere. We'll keep temperatures, low temperatures tonight. No frost for you, basically in the 40s to low 50s. And then across the west, there's some warmer temperatures here up here. But over here, that's all rain-cooled air, and that's all moving our way for tomorrow. It's going to feel a bit like fall tomorrow with high temperatures only in the 50s. But the recovery is not too far behind, right? 62 for Thursday. And then look, 70s back in the forecast Friday into Saturday. And if you look closely, that is an 81 in the forecast next Tuesday. We'll see if it holds. It's still a week away, but overall, a general warming trend is on the way. Once we get past tomorrow, tomorrow's going to be one of those days, cloudy, rainy, windy, and cool with temperatures only in the 50s. Here's the radar. So again, the clouds are increasing. The rain is moving in our direction, but again, it's kind of hitting a brick wall as it hits parts of north central Wisconsin in the form of dry air here at the surface, but it will begin to hit the ground tonight, most likely closer to sunrise tomorrow morning, and then wave after wave of rain tomorrow. That rain could be locally heavy as there's lots of moisture over here. There's a low pressure system, upper level energy, and it's tapped into the Gulf of Mexico. So this is all lots of moisture, a very spring-like storm across the Midwest right now, generally moving in our direction. So if you're heading out tomorrow, grab the umbrella. It's going to be a wet day across our region. And the rainfall looks something like this. So a widespread soaking rainfall is on the way. Flooding rain, probably not so much, but again, a half inch, maybe an inch of rain by about this time tomorrow evening. The severe weather threat's very low tomorrow, although you may hear a rumble of thunder, especially tomorrow evening with some gusty winds maybe in there as well. All right, so around the horn tomorrow, further north, temperatures hanging out in the 50s. With rain showers and some wind, it's not going to be a great day tomorrow. Further south, maybe a 60 or 2 on the map in Portage County or Adams County. The rest of us still getting stuck in the 50s with lots of cloud cover and scattered rain showers tomorrow. Our forecast tonight, though, is increasing clouds, low temperatures down near 45 with a few light showers likely now before sunrise tomorrow morning with a southeast breeze around 5. For tomorrow, it's Wednesday, off and on rain showers, breezy and colder. Tomorrow's going to be one of those days. Look for highs near 54, but that east wind could gust near 25, making that 54 feel even colder. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows we get wet tomorrow into early parts of Thursday morning. Friday looks fantastic, by the way, 71. And there's the weekend. 70s are back in the forecast. A couple thunder showers in there as well. Dan?
It's a problem that inches closer and closer. A bog that can block a bridge on the Chippewa flowage near Hayward, Wisconsin. But some local boaters do their part to push that island back into place. Quinn Gorham has more.
It's one of the first things you look for when you come in here in the morning. Where's the bog?
Denny Reyes has owned the Landing Restaurant and Resort on the Chippewa flowage for 17 years. He says on a regular basis, a huge bog slowly floats into shore, blocking a nearby bridge.
It's almost every year. It takes a community effort. And you have to have the winds at your back in order to push them.
Tuesday, that's exactly what happened as nearly 25 boats came together.
We're going to turn this way, you guys are going to push that way.
To push the bog back out on the lake once again.
Push it over and then west and then south.
This particular bog blocks the east end of the Chippewa flowage from the west end, meaning boats can't get through to the other side when it's in front of the bridge. It's a persistent problem for the community, but the solution isn't as easy as just breaking it up.
The DNR, being a natural habitat, would rather you leave it be and let Mother Nature take charge of it.
Since the bog is decades old, many species of plants, animals, and fish have come to call the floating island their home. The DNR was there Tuesday to make sure nothing bad happened to the environment. For the time being, Reyes calls together the lake's residents to help move it whenever it becomes a problem.
You can go all summer and sometimes it doesn't happen. But when we move it, you got to get it kind of in the right spot or it can be back in a couple of days.
A tedious task, but if they can't get rid of the bog, Reyes says they just have to coexist.
It's like a tree that's kind of broken, and we can put it back up a little bit and, help it out.
Playoff softball is here in Wisconsin. Coming up on Newswatch 12, Griffin Stroin will join us to break down some games, plus a look at Packers OTAs.
Summer is here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can go climbing, paddleboarding, mountain biking, zip lining, camping.
How about napping?
Of course. Sorry, I'll keep it down.
Right now, you can get 1.75% APR for 48 months on a new 2022 Toyota Corolla, Camry, RAV4, Highlander, or Tacoma.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
When you're a parent, you're always on the lookout for things that can harm your kids. Like, I thought I knew where to find tobacco products. Right here in the same spot the kids stop for candy and snacks. Turns out, this isn't the only place that tobacco is trying to blend in. Backpacks and hoodies with built-in e-cigarettes, vapes that look like makeup and smartwatches. Tobacco companies are keeping young people hooked with products that hide a dangerous nicotine addiction in plain sight. Tobacco is changing parents. We've got to keep up.
Folks, I don't care if an idea is a Republican idea or a Democratic idea. I care that it's a good idea. That's why I worked with both parties to cut income taxes for the middle class. Together, we helped our small businesses. We invested in our public schools more than we have in the past 20 years, and we still have billions in budget surplus. Politics is too divisive. I'm focused on doing the right thing and getting results that matter.
Every living creature on Earth needs Mother Nature's water for survival. From the family pet, whether it's the dog, our fish in a fish tank, to the precious little munchkins running around. For 7 decades, Maher Water Corporation has been supplying and treating this water for the entire family with products made here in Wisconsin by Water Care. So call us today for the cleanest, safest water around.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's grand opening sale and receive massive savings along with free carpet installation. Take advantage of grand opening savings at the brand new Eagle River store and all existing locations. Come see why builders and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs. And receive huge savings at the Carpet City Flooring Center grand opening sale.
Our prices will floor you.
Coming up on your Wednesday, we'll learn about the ATV and UTV trails in Lang Lake County.
It'll be a washout for your Wednesday. Plenty of rain, maybe up to an inch or more in a few areas. That's some that could last into Thursday before it dry out later in the week. More when you tune in.
Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroing starts now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's buckle on in. We've got loads of softball regional action coming your way. And we're going to kick things off in Medford, where they were taking on GNC foe Lakeland Union. The Raiders were down 2-0 heading into the 6th inning. Thunderbirds hoping to pull off the upset and add more runs to their lead. They've got runners at 2nd and 3rd, and they're going to try the bunt squeeze, but it's going to backfire. They get the first out here at 1st, and then the runner at 3rd is caught in a pickle. Eventually, she's going to get tagged out, and Medford survives the inning without giving up a single run. Big news for Medford, because then in the bottom half, 2 runners on, Larissa Klapatowski launches this one deep to left field and gone. Just like that, Medford takes the lead. They put up 5 runs in the inning. Last chance for Lakeland, but this line drive is caught. The Raiders will survive this scare, winning 5-2. To Edgar we go, where the Wildcats were hosting Bowler Gresham. Edgar got off to a great start in this one. Top half of the 1st inning, they strike out the side with 9 straight strikes. And then the bats would get going in the bottom half. This one is absolutely smoked into right center field. But this play is going to come down, a play at the plate. She is safe. Wildcats up 1. Later on, this one is dropped beautifully into the outfield. Another run is going to come home. Edgar, clearly the better team in this one. Bases are now loaded, but not for much longer. This one's crushed, and everyone is coming on home. Edgar would go on to win this game 18-0. They will face off against Three Lakes Phelps next. Athens was at home taking on Clear Lake. We're going to jump to the second inning of this one. This ball is hit deep into the outfield, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. She'd end up with a triple, and Coach going to make sure she celebrates. Hey, wave at the camera. Hello. Love that so much. A few pitches later, this ball gets past the catcher. Blue Jay is coming home. She dives head first and is safe at the plate. Athens up 3. Then later on, runner on third again. This one is popped up, and it's going to be a routine play in the infield, but I guess it's deep enough because the runner's tagging. Another big-time collision at the plate, but she is safe. Blue Jays win this game easily 15-1. Athens will host Thorpe next week, and I promise I will wave back next time. Some more regional softball scores. Mosinee wins a close game against Merrill 3-2. They'll face off against New London this Thursday. Then in Antigo, the Red Robins win a pitcher's duel 1-0. Antigo will travel to Medford, take on the Raiders for a chance to win a regional title. The Tomahawk Hatchets pull off an upset by beating Clintonville 3-1. Hopefully the slipper still fits next round as they take on top-seeded Peshtigo. Then in Hurley, North Stars win a tight game against Clayton Turtle Lake 2-0. Hurley will take on Grantsburg later this week. Now, last season, it was almost a guarantee that Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers wasn't going to show up to OTAs. There was all that trade and retirement talk, but this year the team had some optimism that number 12 would be in Green Bay, but Rodgers was not in attendance, so let's not go crazy though, all right? OTAs are voluntary, so members of the team are not required to attend. And for head coach Matt LaFleur, he was not concerned at all about his MVP quarterback not being there.
I talked to him last night for a while, which is great, just to kind of update him on just where we are and go over a few, like we do every offseason. There's always tweaks to what you're doing, but no, he's in great spirits, and it was a great conversation. But yeah, I wouldn't anticipate seeing him at least this week.
Rodgers has bigger things to worry about right now, like beating Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen in the golf match coming up June 1st. It's must-watch TV. Mandatory minicamp, though, begins in 2 weeks. Hopefully, we will see number 12 there. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been named to the All-NBA First Team. This is the 4th consecutive season the Greek Freak has earned All-NBA First Team honors, and the 6th consecutive season he's made an All-NBA team. With his 6th All-NBA selection, he passes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Sidney Moncrief for the Bucks for the most in Bucks history. Giannis averaged a career-high 29.9 points per game, which ranked 2nd in the league. Dan, let's also remember that he was named to the NBA Defensive First Team last week as well. The guy is just raking up the awards.
He's a two-way player for sure. Thanks, Griffin. Well, coming up on Newswatch 12, a wedding boom is hitting the Northwoods. We'll hear how that's affecting some local businesses.
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
In Wisconsin, everything's gotten so expensive because America's too dependent on China. So we sure know phony baloney policies when we see them. Senator Ron Johnson voted against cracking down on China with higher tariffs and tougher trade deals, and even voted against punishing China for manipulating its currency. No wonder everything keeps going up and up and up. Senator Johnson, stop making it easier on China and tougher on us.
If you're ready to sell or thinking of buying, Northwoods Realtors are ready to help. Local realtor professionals are knowledgeable on our unique market, and a multiple listing service maximizes exposure for the benefit of sellers and buyers alike. Visit upnorthmls.com today to view properties for sale or to find a realtor who can help you sell or buy in the beautiful Northwoods.
Hi, I'm Scott.
I'm Allie.
And this is our family from Shoulders RV and Marine.
If this year's taught us anything, we believe it's taught us we need to get back to the good old days of enjoying the outdoors, camping, boating, and buying from small businesses. Here at Shoulders RV and Marine, we happen to check all of those boxes. Next time you're in the market for a dock or lift, boat, camper, power sports, or nearly anything outdoors, sales, rentals, parts, or service,
we'd love you to think of us.
Shoulders RV and Marine, across from Menards, Rhinelander.
What does expert HVAC installation look like to you? Having a perfect reading nook on a humid day? A place to enjoy the view on a cold winter day? With a carrier system installed by Dahlquist, your home will be comfortable from room to room. Plus, you'll be getting expert installation of a system brought to you by the people who invented modern air conditioning. Contact Dahlquist today for your carrier. Turn to the experts. Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
Sports teams all have one goal in mind, and that is to win a championship. But one school in Marathon County went above and beyond. They won 7 conference titles this year. Mosinee High School had a trophy presentation in the high school gym to celebrate their athletic teams today. The women's sports teams brought home 4 championships, and the men won 3. Senior Abby Martin says the community support made the school's success possible.
During sports games for almost every sport, like the entire community bands together and we'll fill this gym up even if it's just like a normal non-conference game.
The 7 great Northern Conference titles won this year breaks the old record of 5 that was held in 1970 and was tied in 2021. The pandemic prevented a lot of people from getting together and celebrating, including at weddings. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson tells us how 2 wedding businesses handled the pandemic and what this year is looking like.
So this is a bridal bouquet. It features some garden roses from California, tulips I've grown, and then some local fillers and peonies as well.
For Tasha Sokochoff, flowers aren't just something to look at, they're materials to make something beautiful.
I'm just really passionate about using color and flowers.
Since 2017, her business, called Wander Wild Farm, has grown every year. Tasha focuses on foraging local flowers and using sustainable materials that are healthier for her clients and the environment.
So this is actually a chicken wire mechanic that I've built.
Her business started with selling at the local farmers market.
So it's everything, and it could be composted after the fact or even dried for the bride.
Now she's working as a florist full-time. Partly she credits to the pandemic.
During the pandemic, a lot of farms in North America had to close down, and no one was having weddings, obviously, in 2020.
With people pushing their wedding dates until it was safer to gather, Tasha is feeling the heat.
In the last couple of years, there's been a surge in people trying to finally have their events, and then farms in North America and Europe trying to catch up in the demand with flowers.
Tasha had her first wedding of the summer this past weekend.
I had a wonderful bride over the weekend.
And has around a dozen more to do this year.
Kind of this wild, fun, casual look that she wanted.
Her business is not alone. Wedding venue Rondelay Ranch is seeing a surge too.
I had our first 4 weddings already, and we are booked through November 5th.
Vonda says the pandemic didn't stop couples from walking down the aisle and getting married at Rondelay Ranch.
I would say during quarantine, absolutely, we scaled back, but soon after that, it was business as usual.
Rondelay Ranch is already booked up for 2023 and into 2024. Despite a busy summer ahead, Tasha loves creating a special arrangement for each of her clients.
I've seen a lot more color this year, which is really fun to work with. So that's been fun to work with some new product.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in the Northwoods, I'm Morgan Johnson.
This portion of Newswatch 12 brought to you by Nicolay Law Accident and Injury Lawyers.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
Love that Chevy Blazer. That's our next SUV. Love that Equinox. That's our next SUV.
Nice Trailblazer.
It was love at first sight.
What?
The Chevy family of SUVs. Find new options. Find new roads.
It's Chevy Sport Utility Spring. Well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing or get a $1,000 cash allowance on all 2022 Equinox models. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
Look, I know them all. They're friends. But Kevin Nicholson's not establishment, not of the donor class. He's just running to get things done. It's the Marine in him. Kevin organized no better friend into Wisconsin's most effective conservative group. Works fast behind the scenes. He exhausts me. Get Kevin in that governor's chair, and the conservative changes others only promise, save streets, secure elections, will actually happen.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV. We'll get to making it right away. You'll get an extra 1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 440 miles per tank in an Escape? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it in a Ford built your way. Order your new Explorer SUV and get 1,000 retail order bonus cash on top of all public offers.
Northwoods Furniture and Mattress announces our Memorial Day and grand reopening sales event. We finished the expansion of our Highway 70 West store to make room for even more home furnishings ready for immediate delivery, and we're offering store-wide savings at both locations. Big discounts right now on mattresses by Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. We have a huge selection of mattresses in stock. Floor models and clearance items are further reduced. Shop early for best selection. Northwoods Furniture and Mattress in Eagle River, celebrating 15 years in business.
Huge online auction, Ford Transit van, motorhome, tractors, John Deere Gator, forklifts, trailers, tools, and much more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
All right, Griffin and Dan, the radar is filling in tonight. There's some rain showers on the way. Tomorrow's going to be a wet one. This will take some time to reach us here in the Northwoods tonight, but overall, tomorrow is going to be some rain across our region. Maybe some thunder, nothing severe, but locally heavy rainfall is possible through the afternoon. It looks something like this. So, Griffin, if you're traveling around tomorrow, yeah, not a lot of good days for that because the roads can get wet and slippery across our area tomorrow. But then look what happens. We're going to recover nicely. So Thursday, a couple showers early, back in the 60s, followed by 70s Friday. And then there's the weekend. We're back in the 70s. A couple of thunder showers Saturday and Sunday.
Well, I got my eyes on the weekend. I don't know about you guys, but that's really nice.
70s. Can't wait.
That'll be great. Well, thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon is up next.